Hi Aries, how's it going? Hope you're doing awesome today. I am doing a general reading for you. I've already shuffled and cleared the energy of the cards. I'm using 3 different decks today. Okay, so just shuffle a little bit more. If this reading resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. And it just helps my channel too. And if any of your cards come out upside down or reversed, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. If the messages repeat themselves, I believe Spirit really wants us to get the message. So I'll try and catch that and let you know, okay? Awesome. So, Spirit, can I please have one oracle card from this deck for Aries? What guidance, insight, clarification, confirmation can you give Aries today, please? You have number 15, appreciation, and it came out reversed. And then with this deck too, Spirit, please, can I have another oracle card for Aries? Another oracle card for Aries, please, Spirit. Your second message is release. Okay, awesome. And then with this deck, I'm going to do 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread. 10 cards, please, Spirit, for Aries, for a Celtic cross spread. 10 cards for Aries, 10 cards. Your first card, Aries, represents your current situation, 10 of Swords. Your second card represents what's challenging you or your situation, 9 of Pentacles reversed. Your third card represents the basis of your foundation, you have the Magician. Your fourth card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. You have the 8 of Wands. That's come out a few times recently and for a lot of other signs. 8 of Wands. Your immediate future, what's likely to happen next in your life, coming up soon. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Your sixth card is the 10 of Wands reversed. Your self-image card is the Queen of Pentacles. Your environment card, or how others see you, Knight of Wands reversed. Your hopes and fears card is the 10 of Cups. And then your future, 8 of Swords. So looking at your cards here, you have 10, 10, 10, 10. You have 4 10s. Wow. And you have a 9, a 1, 8, 8, and then 15 adds up to 6. So I want to let you know what the number 10 means, okay? What 10s mean. I don't usually go through numbers unless a lot show up in a reading. So before we start your reading, let me just tell you what 10s mean, okay? 10s represent both an ending and a beginning, the point of transition from the completed cycle to the new cycle, which has not yet manifested. When 10s show up in a reading, Aries, it means whatever you have been working on or involved with is over. You've got whatever you are going to get out of it, and now it's time to bring in the new cycle that's been waiting in the wings. This can be especially gratifying if you have been experiencing rocky times. If you have become complacent during a good period, drawing 10s tells you to challenge yourself and reach for a higher level. As a compound number, 10 adds an extra dimension in a reading. You can now look down at precisely where you began and chart your progress. Now you have a choice to either stagnate in familiar and comfortable territory or take a chance and start something new and different. As happens in any period of transition, you may feel unsure about making the decision to stay put or move on. You might feel you are sitting on the fence with one foot on either side, not sure whether to jump all the way over. Sometimes it takes quite a while to get both feet on the same side of the fence. While you might have the luxury of postponing both decision and action for a little while, when 10s show up in a reading, it's a signal that you need to make a decision. Okay, so 4 10s in your reading there, Aries. That's a lot. So let's do your oracle messages now. So the first one, number 15, appreciation. It came out reversed. So that's this card right here. The appreciation card reversed is warning that you are missing some important opportunities. You've lost your sense of gratitude and have gotten caught up in the prickly brambles of negativity and possibly even despair. The advice from Spirit is stop focusing on what you don't have, even if it seems to be a lot. Instead, find something to appreciate about yourself and your life. Choose to focus on the little things with gratitude and acknowledgement. That message, not this card, but that message has also come up recently for another sign. I think it's the times right now, Aries. It's just for the collective, basically, is just there's the, you know how they're saying globally there's a spiritual war going on. A lot of people are struggling in a lot of different areas of their life, financial, whatever. So I think just gratitude will help us get through it, okay? I have a little alarm on my phone. Every single morning at 9 o'clock it goes off to remind me to thank the universe, be grateful for everything I have in my life. But you have to attach an emotion to it. Just like, don't say just like, oh, I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. You have to feel the emotion, okay? Your refusal to appreciate even the small pleasures will cause them to drop from your hands and keep you stuck in some of your problem patterns, causing you to lament your lack even more. Let go of this negative focus and spend some time every day acknowledging what you have to be grateful for. And remember, the more you appreciate your life, the more your life will appreciate in value. Okay? I think that's definitely a good message for everybody, for the collective. So I'm just going to make a note about that. Appreciate you. Appreciate as much as you can in your life. And the more, the more we appreciate, the more the universe gives us. Because we're grateful, right? Your next message is release. It's time to let go and surrender. So, with your first card, Spirit saying, let go of negative thoughts, okay? Let go of any negativity, despair. Let go and surrender. Let go of situations, people, objects that don't serve you. Out with the old, in with the new, okay? Let go of old, outmoded, self-limiting beliefs that drag you down, okay? Especially self-limiting beliefs. This is a time of stripping away superficial distractions until you reach who you are at your core. If you're holding on to the old, it is difficult for anything new to come into your life. And I think with all the tens, there's endings and beginnings happening in your life here. Okay? Begin to clear your home and living environments of clutter. If you don't love it or use it, it's probably clutter. Clear it out of your space. It's time for a detox. To get ready for the new, you must release the old. Okay? Release the old to make room for the new. Make room for the new. Just making some notes for myself here. Now, your first card that came out is the Ten of Swords. This card represents your current situation. So the Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. So this card again is saying that something's over. You have fought and worked at it, but you cannot change the situation. There's just no fixing it. You may want to try one last time, but you'll have to accept that this time you are beaten. It's a strange moment because you thought you'd feel a lot more pain and distress, but actually you feel calm and peaceful because deep down you realize you're relieved that you don't have to fight it anymore. Excuse me. The Ten of Swords, your current situation card, is talking about ruin, failure, betrayal, painful endings, exhaustion, dead end, victimization, loss, betrayal, destruction, collapse. You have a new understanding now. You have a fresh perspective, or that's what the universe, that's what Spirit is saying to you. Have a new understanding. Have a fresh perspective. Get on the chair just 1 second. I have my other little Jack Russell with me, Coco, and she's not behaving here for me. Okay, so the Ten of Swords, upright, your current situation. You need to make a clean break from the past and its attendant pain and suffering. Whether this means a divorce, quitting a job, moving across a country, or changing a belief system. Make the break cleanly, leaving no loose ends. Do away with previous illusions that have clouded your vision and try not to worry. This card marks the beginning of the end of a period of trials and tribulations, but it also signifies a new cycle. Again, out with the old, in with the new. Spirit saying first you have to clear away the debris of the old cycle, and often this process is painful. Stress and exhaustion may accompany the appearance of this card. So you need to get rid of some old situations, people, thoughts, whatever is in your life right now, Aries, that's not, is at a different level, a different vibration. Spirit is saying you need to let it go, okay? The universe can't bring you more of anything if you keep old energy, old relationships that shouldn't be in your life anymore, okay? What's crossing you or what's challenging you is the Nine of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. So this is a card that talks about self-worth. Okay? You know, don't have thoughts, people, situations in your life that don't value you. The Nine of Pentacles talks about superficiality, being guarded. For some, it can mean living beyond your means or being obsessed with work. It can represent material instability, reckless spending, false success, overinvestment in work. This card, it still talks about achievement, but it may not be as fulfilling either. The means to the end was not satisfying, or you may find yourself alone and lonely with no one to share your material gains with. Your security might be shaky, and you may be dependent on someone else, maybe a spouse or a relative, for your financial well-being. Circumstances may have caused you to lose your independence. Spirit's saying, figure out how to regain what you have lost, Aries. Okay? Then your third card is the Magician. Spirit is telling you, you got to start manifesting. What do you want? Write it down, okay? And be very specific. The Magician is all about inspired action. Take some action. You have the wisdom, the power, the desire. Have the desire to create the life you want, okay? Assert your will. You're resourceful. You have the skills, the ability, the concentration, the charisma, the magnetism, the potential. So focus on your goals, applying your determination and skill to achieve those goals. Everything you need is available, and you have the ability necessary. Just move forward with confidence, because Spirit is saying you will be successful. This is a magical moment right now, just waiting for you to realize it. Again, Spirit is wanting you to start manifesting, okay? The Magician talks about new beginnings again. Your reading's all about new beginnings and endings. It's amazing. New beginnings, new choices. This card can indicate someone who's willing and able to manipulate a situation to achieve a goal. This card can suggest leadership potential, ambition, desire for action, new relationships coming into being. The tools for whatever you desire are already at hand, as is the knowledge for using them correctly. Evaluate them and use them properly. Basically, Spirit is saying everything that you want, everything you need, everything you want to achieve, you have everything you need to have the life you want, okay? Or the job you want, the relationship you want. Your fourth card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. And you have the Eight of Wands. Get ready to be very busy. This card can talk about air travel, your goals being on their way to being achieved. You're back on track now. This is a card of fast-paced, speed, change, rapid action again, movement, determination again, courage, resilience, persistence. This is like, don't give up. Okay? You're going to be so busy. Keep going. Be ready to spring into action. Trust your instincts and you should do well. This card can indicate getting news or information that you've been waiting for, or quick, unexpected trips. The arrows, the wands, can represent arrows of love. So you've shot your arrows of love into the air. So you can expect to be very busy soon. It's moving towards your target. Movement, action, excitement. Things happen rapidly. Success is assured. Follow on what you've already put in motion. Start planning new goals. Again, start planning new goals. Start manifesting. It's an exciting and hopeful period when you're likely to be extremely busy. So something you've done in the past, you've met someone, something you've done in the past, well, now things are going to start getting busy for you, picking up, okay? That's what this card talks about. Then your immediate future is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. So this card represents what's likely to happen next in your life coming up soon. This is Jupiter energy. This card is talking about delays or feeling like you have no control, a lack of control, or you're clinging to control. It could be unwelcome changes and delays. There may be some resistance to change. You may be breaking cycles. This card can suggest a temporary setback or even a complete reversal of fortunes in a direction that you didn't desire. And it can also be warning against the uselessness of flailing in the face of circumstances that you cannot change. So just be careful how there's going to be some changes going on. Just handle them really well. You may be holding back your own destiny by refusing to make the necessary changes or take the required actions. And this is causing stagnation and frustration. That's why Spirit's like, you got to get rid of the old thoughts, the old relationships, the people, the situations, the job, whatever it is. It'll be different for everyone. That's not serving you anymore. You need to get rid of it. It's causing stagnation and frustration. You think you're waiting for the right time, but fear of the unknown is blocking you. You may be fantasizing about what you want to do, but you have to take action before anything can happen. That's why Spirit's saying set some small goals for yourself. Just small goals. And then make, like, the more you do them and complete them, then you can make bigger ones, okay? You may experience delays because of lack of commitment. Ask the universe to show you the way and fearlessly follow the direction you are given. Quit being wishy-washy and get on with what you already know you need to do. Okay? And then your sixth card is the Ten of Wands reversed. This card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen. So the Ten of Wands is Sagittarius energy, and this is a card that talks about not being able to delegate, failure to delegate, or feeling overstressed, feeling burnt out. You're going to collapse or break down. You're carrying all the burden. This you need to release, okay? Release. Write that down. You need to release, okay? This is a card of release. Delegate. You've taken on too much, or you haven't not that you've taken on too much, but you've shirked your responsibilities. And if you don't pick up your fair share, someone else is going to have to. Okay? You got to be careful, because you might have a breakdown if you don't ask for help or get someone else to help you. 10 of Wands could also be letting you know that the burden is lifted, sometimes unexpectedly. And there's a feeling of freedom from undue responsibilities. Either you've taken up the appropriate action or you're about to do so. In any case, your load has been shifted, reproportioned, or removed entirely, and you are learning to delegate and take on less. Pressure and stress are reduced, and you are able to enjoy life more. Sometimes, however, depending on the other cards, you may be suffering the consequences of overload, either with ill health or burnout, and you may need a recovery period. So just take however it resonates, okay? Your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could be male or female in a general reading. This is how you see yourself, your self-image. You have good business sense. You enjoy your creature comforts. You're practical. You're contented, healthy, sensible, comforting, warm, down to earth, stable, generous, caring, nurturing, a homebody, practical. This is Capricorn energy. So yeah, this is your self-image, okay? The Queen of Pentacles. Again, male or female in a general reading. This queen represents a generous woman who is also an excellent manager in practical and financial areas. She may be a sensual woman who is at home in her body and enjoys her creature comforts. As an advisor, she will be fair. She is pragmatic and realistic and wants to see that the money she distributes produces tangible results. And if this card doesn't represent you, Aries, it can show a harvest after much labor, security, and smart use of resources. Then your environment, or how others see you in your situation, you have the Knight of Wands. And it came out reversed, male or female in a general reading. This is Sagittarius energy. So the Knight of Wands is someone who is impatient, angry, burnt out again, reckless. There's a lack of self-control again, scattered energy. So they talked about delays already. They talked about great haste. They talked about a lack of self-control. This Knight of Wands is volatile, domineering. This represents someone who is prone to making foolish choices, who thinks only of themselves, or always has to be the center of attention. Okay. This is your environment card. So just take it how it resonates. Don't try to make it fit. Again, there may be a delay in a message or paperwork that you've been expecting, or a trip may be canceled because of bad weather. An engagement or a wedding may be postponed or even broken off. This Knight reversed can represent separation from people, places, or situations. Then your hopes or fears, what you hope for or fear the most. you know, this might be something that you hope for, that you're hoping for, but you're scared at the same time. You're nervous of it about maybe at the same time, or it's just something that you really hope for or fear. I think hope for, because this is all about dreams coming true, the 10 of Cups, lasting happiness, domestic harmony, a fortunate outcome, blissful relationships, divine love, homecomings, emotional stability and security, okay? This is the ideal family life. This represents a safe, comfortable place to live and people, either friends or family, to share your life. It's about having people to share your joys and to support you through your sorrows. Another 10, the 10 of Cups. This is a really beautiful, positive card. This card is an indication of everything that most people wish for. Love and harmony, a happy family life, true love and companionship. It signifies a time of completion, of reaping what you have sown. So lots of completion in your reading today, Aries. And you are reaping, but all your hard work is paying off. Contentment, real love, domestic bliss, satisfaction in all your endeavors. It symbolizes people living in harmony together, sharing their love and their lives unconditionally. This is such a positive card, Aries, that it can offset any negative message in your reading. And then your last card is the 8 of Swords. This card represents your future. My little Jack Russell. Whoever's listening, if you have dogs and you know what I'm talking about, they can be a lot of work. So your last card is the 8 of Swords, and it came out upright. So the 8 of Swords is represented by Gemini again. This is your future if all is to remain as is. This card talks about feeling restricted or victimized, paralyzed, powerless, helpless, negative thoughts, victim mentality, entrapment, self-imposed restriction. This card represents a situation in which you feel helpless, problems surround you, you feel trapped, and that no matter where you look, danger, obstacles, and problems confront you. This card also suggests that while the situation probably is as bad as you think, escape is possible. You'll see on the picture, the person in the picture has a blindfold on, so you can just take off the blindfold and then you'll see that, you know, you can change the situation. This card represents a situation that causes great unhappiness, but you can change matters. The bad situation is temporary, and it can also be avoided because it falls in your future. So if the card falls in the future, which it does, in the future position, the problem can even be avoided, okay? You feel trapped, either unable or unwilling to choose, and therefore stuck in a painful state. But Spirit's saying, Aries, you may be your own worst enemy. So that is your reading. Thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to these messages from Spirit. I'm truly very grateful. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, because it just helps my channel. Or if you want to go deeper and get more messages from Spirit, I'll leave my email underneath the video and you can email me. I'm sending you a big hug. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aries.